pollution. If you have anything burning, then you will see these red, black, and yellow blocks flying away. These are pollution blocks. You can just let them float up into the atmosphere, but if they accumulate, they have bad consequences. But there are things you can do about it. For one, you can just put every machine that produces pollution under a funnel-like roof and concentrate it this way, or, as you can see here, you can use a chimney. A chimney, and these things are called vents, but you only have access to them later. They will latch on to machines that are placed in contact with them. Like these coke ovens are burning constantly, but they do not produce any pollution that's visible. Same with this burner. Why? Because there is a line of vents connecting all of them. And the vents collect the pollution and put them out into chimneys, and the chimneys put them out into the world from this block here. So you can concentrate your pollution. Important bit, the ash brick. The process to make the is it forestry? I think it's forestry ash. It does not work with these chimneys and vents. Every other machine I tested works with them. So we have this to concentrate the pollution. Let's look at this big smeltery here. All the pollution of this huge stonking smeltery, it's 5x5, goes out this chimney. To get rid of the pollution, I use this filter. There are different kinds of filter, but you get access to diamonds so early that you should immediately use diamond filters. So how do they work? You need a filter material up here, and pollution will enter from below here. And the filter material will deal with the pollution over time, and every once in a while it will produce a filter residue. And this filter residue needs to be removed from the filter. For that, I've used here a Buildcraft pipe, but you can also use hoppers or wooden hoppers to do that. As you can see here, this smeltery produces sulfur and coal dust, which are not very useful, but no pollution inside. And on top of here, I have created just with wool. And in the 50 hours, or rather the 100 hours that this has been running, this has taken a bit of wool up. So these things are very efficient. If we go on top of my roof, this thing has been running about the same time. It has used much more wool. But as you can see above, there is very little pollution. There is some pollution leftovers because wind will disperse pollution over time. If you have something that is burning coke, you will every once in a while get coke from the filter, which is pretty useful. Also, you should be aware if you have pollution indoors, it will break these immersive engineering cables if it encounters them. So be very, very careful. because suddenly machines will stop working, and then you will find that a single block of pollution escaped and broke the power lines. Here is another example. I have this double row of 24 engines, and they are connected together via these vent blocks. And these vent blocks pull the pollution into this chimney. You can see on the bottom every once in a while there's particles from the lower vent inserting the pollution into the chimney. And again, even though this is a lot of pollution, this is enough. This is mostly coal dust and therefore coal pollution and just a little sulfur pollution. And as far as I know, these pollution of the same type will stack in the filter, whereas pollution of a different kind will need to wait. And if it's not processed fast enough, it can phase through the filter, which is important at the next stop that we look at. Because the most intense source of pollution in the early game is the diesel generator. We have one here. The diesel generator can be also works with chimneys. You just need to place a chimney anywhere. Here's my old diesel generator setup. We can use that. This has been running for 400 hours, I guess. So, a long time. And to capture all the pollution, I have made this tower of filters, 2 filters. Why? Just because if something goes through, the second filter catches it. And important to know, this thing serviced 3 continually running diesel generators. This is the amount the upper filter caught. Whereas the lower filter filled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 double chests. And this here is full. This thing still has pollution in it. This one as well, but the upper filter is very rarely used. Only every once in a while you'll need it. But if you have very serious power generation, you should do a second filter. Also a little gimmick. You can see it here. This is the upper filter, this is the lower filter. Notice the lower filter is coal coke. All these gaps here were once at a time filled with coal coke that I removed. The upper filter barely used. This is still completely full, whereas this is nearly empty. So the double filter, it's not really useful. But I just like to be sure, because pollution, if you pollute enough, you can have bad consequences. Let's see if I still have some of these bad consequences laying around. As I don't remember. I do. Welcome to polluted water. There are different things that can happen, and they're all bad. So, do your part. starve of pollution as soon as possible. That also means you should every once in a while look at the villagers and help them, because if they have too much pollution in their village, it'll have bad consequences for them as well. I hope you found that useful. Until next time.